Hi everyone, I'm Shadow Witch and welcome to my circle. And hello Michelle, and thanks to Jack Riley Neef who did that amazing song for us today. Well, we got a few things we're going to talk about. First, I saw, I don't know, an idea. I think it was somewhere online, so I give somebody really clever credit for making little ladybugs out of stone. They're super cool. So I've been painting. I have my whole paint kit here. You can get these little tiny stones online. They're just little flat little gray stones, and I mean, I don't know any of us that don't have like art supplies around. I think a lot of pagans and witches tend to be very artsy. So we were just talking. I have a whole bunch here that I've been playing with and making and decorating. They're all in different, using acrylics. You can, let them dry between coats, and so some of them are in the middle of varying stages of development. But I just feel like I want to throw them onto a board and like play a game. We were just talking to Michelle. It's like, have the ladybug on one side. She suggested maybe putting some kind of symbol on the back, and all of a sudden this whole board game is kind of like developing in my mind. I think that's super fun. Man, in the almost 20 years we've had my place here, I think we've come up with a few different board games. There's that one game on TV. I don't think I can say its name, but it's when you ask a question and you answer in the form of a question. And then we did one with all magical kind of based questions, which was really fun. So, and we've had board games where you go around with little play pieces, and they were all kind of magical squares, and so I don't think any of them are unique, but we've done varying different concepts about that. And today, the other thing I wanted to talk about real quick is it's really common when you leave one spiritual path, or even if you haven't been on a spiritual path and you find a new spiritual path and you're like, wow, I love this. I love everything about this. This is so me. Well, it's you, but it's also a new you, because if it was you, it would have been you since the day of birth, and it's not. So it's new. It's what you really enjoy, but realize it is new. So don't forget to look behind you. And what I mean by that is you could have some baggage with you. We run into that a lot. For example, so many people leave a Christian kind of upbringing for whatever reason, and everybody has their own personal reason, and their reasons are valid to them, but that's not what this is about. And when they leave and they come to the path of the magical, the Wiccan, the pagan, I see so many people that still bring that baggage with them. And just realize, if it works for you, fine. If it doesn't, you can go to pagan celebrations, and they're usually held in secluded places. You might find an area of the celebration is roped off for skyclad celebration, which is nude celebration. Other areas might be roped off for, indulging in, legal, weed or something like that. Or, others are roped off. Basically, my point is, and some people might be very offended by that, This is not typical to what you find out there in the real world. Our magical world is still behind the mists in a lot of ways. So realize, not everything might sync with you, but it doesn't mean it's wrong. It doesn't mean it's evil, it's bad, or anything like that. And bringing a lot of your baggage, and by that I mean judgment. I mean, you might be monogamous. I know so many people in the pagan world that have triformous relationships, that have other relationships, that they have open relationships. There's no rule unless it's the rule that you've established within your own home. We don't follow a doctrine set down by a celibate Catholic priest 5,000 years or 2,000 years ago. So again, whatever it is that you're still carrying with you, look at it. It's an important part of the path of the pagan, path of the Wiccan, path of the witch. Look at the reasons you left and what are you still carrying with you. It's not that any of it is right or wrong. It's just a lot of judgment is from that old way. And bringing it with you to put on those in this new world that you really like, that you really feel is you. Nah, don't bring that there. Don't bring that to us. We're not going to judge you. We don't want to judge you. And if you find yourself in our world, in the world of the pagan, the world of the witch, the world of the Wiccan, and you find yourself getting all judgy, yeah, knock that shit off. And this is coming from a high priestess now over 40 years. That's not who we are. We're all love and light, but there is something happening in our country today which is starting to infect a lot of people with judgment and hate and intolerance. Be on guard. There's only one way to fight that, and that's by pushing back, speaking out, and not allowing yourself to be pulled into the darkness. So, this has been Shadow Witch. Remember the ladybugs of love. Make yourself a ladybug of love. Or if you stop by Enchantments, I will give you one. Thank you for visiting. I hope you have a beautiful day. If there's any comments, any questions, please leave them, and please share, and please subscribe, and please like, and I will see you soon. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for visiting my circle. Only cool cats and kittens allowed.